Good evening and thanks so much for tuning to Fox 23 News at 9. The New Orleans Saints will take their 4-1 record on the road Sunday as they travel to Jacksonville for a meeting with the 2-3 Jaguars. Jacksonville cornerback Jalen Ramsey is nursing a back injury, but he is expected to play. And on the defensive side, Saints are going to have to try and stop running back Leonard Fournette and the Jags' 6th-ranked offense. Defensive tackle Sheldon Rankin spoke about everything that Fournette brings to the table and trying to slow down the freight train who ran for 225 yards earlier this season against the Broncos.
A guy who can take it a distance from anywhere on the field. When you got a guy like that who commands so much attention, you better bring your hard hat. So for us going into this game, we know that if we allow them to control the line of scrimmage running the ball, it'll be a long day for us.
The Washington Mystics won their first ever WNBA title last night, taking down the Connecticut Sun 89-78 in Game 5 of their best-of-5 game series. Washington outscored the Sun 27-14 in the fourth quarter to pull away to win their first championship, snapping a 22-year drought. Emma Meesseman was named the Finals MVP after scoring nearly 18 points per game off the bench, including a team-best 22 in last night's clincher. A new PSA released by the Concussion Legacy Foundation is gaining a lot of attention. The public service announcement compares the dangers of youth football to the long-term effects of smoking. Wale Uyalu has the details and reaction from parents whose children play the sport.
The PSA starts with joyful music underneath the sound of joyful kids playing a joyful game. And then after a tackle, the music darkens and the coach hands each player a cigarette.
Tackle football is like smoking. The younger I start, the longer I'm exposed to danger.
It reads, kids who start tackle at age 5 versus 14 are 10 times more likely to get the brain disease CTE.
You wouldn't let me smoke. When should I start tackling?
To compare with cigarette smoking, that's just awful. Shame on you.
We understand that this is going to offend a lot of people.
An author for the Boston University study says this recent study and PSA should urge parents to put their kids in flag football until age 14.
Why age 14?
High school football is safer for the brain because your brain is more developed than it is when you're 5 or 6 or 7 years old. You have more professional coaches. The state regulates.
It's up to the parents if they wanted the kids to play tackle, flag, whatever. I could play flag football.
The stimulated smoke is to drive home the point that it takes years to develop cancer or to develop chronic traumatic encephalopathy. Still, some parents feel all sports need to be studied.
When you're in sports, a lot happens. Think about swimming. You're getting into water. Think about all the other sports, not just one. Don't just categorize something. View it all. Show it all to me.
Having coaches take tests every year, being aware of concussions, being aware of everything, teaching proper techniques. The lower levels, you can't do the kickoff no more where you run down and try to get the ball. And so, people just attacking the sport.
Authors of the study say they collected 266 brains over the last 10 years to conduct that study. And as far as the video goes, makers of the video say they did not allow any kids to actually tackle during shooting.